I love attending ASAPS conferences. They're lots of fun. And one of the greatest things I think is actually meeting up with our colleagues. You get to bring your interesting cases. I've already had a discussion with someone this morning about a complicated case that you've had. It increases the ability to be able to lean on your mentors, to meet people who are in different parts of the country that may have particular skill sets. Obviously the educational value of meeting up and discussing and seeing different ideas or different ways of dealing with problems that arise, I think is great, as well as meeting with the educational, but also the additional non-surgical program. So both my practice manager and my nurse are here, and they're going through a separate substream of the ASAPS conference, and that's really beneficial for them to make contact as well. They have a little WhatsApp group that they can ask questions, especially with a lot of the changes to regulation recently. There's been a lot of support that has been needed from a practice point of view, and it's not so much necessarily been with the patients, but how do we change our practice? How do we manage that? How do we manage patient expectations in terms of the changes to the rulings? And so I think it's been great for them to be able to have a sounding backboard of what other practices are doing, how they're dealing with it, and to provide support within our community of the surgeons to move forward and to how do we tackle this? How do we come together as one group and to have one voice really to speak to these issues that do affect a large population within our community, because it's a much more common thing to have a cosmetic procedure or an aesthetic procedure. It's much more acceptable, but those patients haven't been protected, and I feel like these conferences allow us to come together as a educational body of surgeons and practice managers to provide the best care, but to make those networking connections and to keep those friendships up when we haven't seen each other for a long time, and it's just fantastic to get together.